Hey, what's up, everybody? Just checking in to see how everybody's doing on this 40-day journey. We are about almost halfway there, maybe another week or so, and we'll be halfway through the 40 days. So I thought I'd come on and just kind of share the last few days for me. I'm going strong. I'm going strong right now. I'm feeling good even in my struggles and in my failures of what I expected of myself through the day. Something about the effort of trying to walk this narrow road is fulfilling in itself for me. Whether I succeed in all the goals that I have for the day, the spiritual goals and things like that, whether I succeed or not, just the fact that I want to carve out more time and be a little bit more intentional has really made the journey fulfilling for me, you know. Just like an example, last week I fasted and it was a struggle, and I guess I should learn that when I fast I shouldn't go shopping at Costco, because I went to Costco that morning and all the food and the treats out, just I almost wrecked my whole fast in the first 2 hours. No, in the first 4 hours, because I just didn't want to finish looking at all that food, and they had all the desserts and stuff out. So I got out of there as quick as I could, gathered myself and pushed on through the day. But in the end, I don't know what it was. I was sitting here and I was working. A buddy of mine was over. We were working together, and he left, and shortly after that, it was like maybe an hour before my fast end, I just caved in, and caved in an hour early. And even though I didn't reach my goal, I still felt good though. I felt like just me trying and the grind and the struggle, it just did something to me. It just made me feel good. So don't be discouraged when you fall short. That's why I said this light is bright. Hold on. That's why I said try to make realistic goals for yourself as you're fasting. You want to stretch and push yourself a little bit. Hey, Regina. You want to stretch and push yourself a little bit, but don't try to do too much to the point where you may not make it. So, like I said, I feel good. I didn't really fast over the weekend. Just kind of, made sure I got my disciplines in, my spiritual disciplines. I've been really intentional with that over the last few days, and it's helping. Even those 5 or 10 minutes out of my day, if I'm at church, I'll go up to the sanctuary and sit and pray, maybe 5 or 10 minutes in the middle of my day. Or if I'm at home, I have this little corner that I go to. And so I've been trying to keep that consistent and steady. And I've been in my word, and I've been reading, and things have been coming out to me. Things have been standing out in my reading. So I try to wrestle with those things through the day. I really could do more studying though. Maybe that's something I'll pick up. I have not increased my time in the Word in the morning. So maybe as I push on, that'll be something I increase. I have been increasing a little bit in my prayer, my prayer throughout the day. But this week, I'm going to be more intentional with my time studying God's Word, because I want to stay on this path. I want to stay on this journey hard. You guys are encouraging me. So many people have told me that they bought the book, and so that's encouraging to me. And so you guys have helped me begin this 40-day journey, and I hope that me on here sharing is helping you as well. The devotion today, it depends on what day you are on. Technically, when we go through the Lenten season, you're not supposed to count Sundays, technically. That's not included in the 40 days, but it doesn't really matter. If you're on 12 or if you're on 13, it doesn't matter. I think day 13 was about bridling the tongue. That was the devotion, the text from James that talked about the tongue and how we have to really watch what we say. What we say could cancel out what we claim to be. And so that's a real struggle because people push us every day. Buttons are pushed, temptations are faced, trials are ever before us. And we're so quick to say what we feel. And it's some things that I've learned. I've been on this walk for a little while. I'm not saying I've been on it all my life, but I've learned that everything I think I don't have to say. And so as we continue on this journey, these 40 days, let's really be careful of the things that we say. Idle talk, gossip, cutting people down, telling people off, letting them know what we think. We have to ask ourselves, is it necessary? Is it going to improve whatever we're dealing with? Is it going to make the matter better? And so if not, why would we even say it? We can direct our frustrations in that area to God during our prayer time. And so that would be just another thing that I can pray about. And so, that was the whole thing about the tongue. I know a lot of us find that challenging. I know I do. Yesterday, I think it was about the ungodly around us. And so sometimes those who are around us at work, in our families, our friends, they have the tendency to influence us more than we influence them as believers. And so we have to be careful with that. If we're ever in a place, in a situation where we are being more influenced than we are influencing, maybe we should leave the situation, or maybe we should say a quick prayer to get our head and our minds back together. So, those are just a couple of my reflections on the last couple of days. I'm sitting here trying to get myself ready for mid-year. I'll be going down tomorrow, and it's just amazing how much it takes to pack all this stuff when you're only going to be gone for like 2 or 3 days. So I'm just trying to make sure I got everything. I'm trying to get this stuff together today so I won't be spending all day, all morning trying to get it together when I got an hour drive for the location. So I thought I'd get on here today because tomorrow I may not be able to get on, and I may not be able to make it back on till maybe Wednesday night, late, probably be later. If I get on Wednesday, it'll probably be maybe more like 9 or 10 because of the conference. I'm not sure. But again, I just wanted to see how you guys were doing. If you had any questions, if you had any reflections, you can ask them here. I haven't really gotten a lot on here. Some people have texted me, which is fine. I don't have an issue with that. But if we can engage a little bit, if you had any questions or thoughts you'd like to share, I'll give you a moment to type them, and maybe I can answer them, or maybe somebody else could reflect on them who's on the call, on the Facebook with us. Okay, I don't see none. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. One thing. This laziness, this thing, I haven't been able to wake up early. Ever since we started this 40 days, I have not. I'm usually up by 4:30 or 5, and I'm just not able to get up. Even if I wake up, I'm just so tired. I just don't want to get up. And so my mornings are the time I get the best quality in with God, and I love getting up early and sitting quietly, not having the TV on, or if it's on, it's down low, and I'm doing my spiritual disciplines. I love doing that in the morning rather than when everybody's up moving around. And so I have to work harder at getting up. That's what I'm going to try to do, get up early tomorrow. Maybe it'll help me get myself together and I can go work out or something before I start my day. But that's one thing I've noticed that's been pulling at me since I've been going through this 40 days is that I have not wanted to get out of bed early. My alarm went off at 5 this morning, and even though I had a long day yesterday, I just laid there. I didn't want to get up. And then I eventually went back to sleep, and I don't think I woke up till about 6:45. So that's going to be my goal tomorrow. But also, we know tomorrow I do my prayer call, and we'll be on tomorrow morning, and we will have prayer at about 6:15 Pacific time in the morning. So I'll definitely be up for that. So I hope all of you would join me on that. Feel free to share that information with your friends and family, and they can log on and come to my Facebook page, and they can send me their prayer request or whatever, and I will pray with them and for them for their next week. So all right, I don't see you guys commenting, so I'm going to close this. Again, depending on if you excluded Sundays on the 40 days on the narrow road, you're either on day 12, day 11, or day 11, 12, or 13 today. And so whatever, that's fine. Just move on. Don't forget, in addition to your devotions, you want to definitely make some time for prayer. You want to make time to study your word. You want to make time to meditate and think about what you've studied and what God is dealing with you on. And that should consume your thoughts for the day. If you're fasting, make sure you drink plenty of water. If you're fasting, instead of eating for that period, make sure you're reading your word or praying or meditating or worshiping or something if you're fasting. But make sure you drink plenty of water so that you don't get dehydrated and get sick. Now, we're not trying to get anybody sick, but we are trying to sacrifice our flesh so that we can hear from God. All right? So I hope you guys have a productive spiritual day tomorrow. Again, if you have any questions, you can hit me up. I did also create a page that's called 40 Days on the Narrow Road, so you can search for that, and if you'd like to, you can like that page, and then you'll be added to, I forward these videos over there, and I have another friend who posts on there. So just trying to engage, have a community where we can engage on this journey together. All right? God bless you guys, and I'll talk to you later.